French and I live in New York, so no one can pronounce my name, including myself. So my background is in computer science. I hold a PhD in quantitative finance and I have 10 years of experience in risk modeling for banks. At Etheavour, our mission is to integrate the cryptocurrency world with conventional financial markets. We want to address two issues that the banking world faces today. First, small firms are underbanked and they have limited access to debt funding. Second, retail investors face high barriers when they want to invest into bonds like public debt. Then on the other hand, we have the cryptocurrency investors. They have little means to diversify their currencies. They have little means to exit the cryptocurrency world. For instance, they cannot trade financial instruments without purchasing fiat currency first, like options or futures. So we have two products with which we want to tackle these challenges. The first product is similar to a conventional bond in euros. We have an investor who issues a bond and he pays back interests and the face value at the end. The difference is that first it's crowdfunded via our platform, and second, the payments occur in Ether rather than euros. This means that you can invest as a client with your cryptocurrency, but your returns are based on the euro bond. So you're not exposed to any volatility. You cannot see my pointer. You're not exposed to any volatility of the cryptocurrency exchange rate. To guide the investors, we apply a credit rating to these bonds. Trades are settled via smart contracts. Now let's move to the second product. The second product is a synthetic future, specifically the E-mini. The E-mini works as follows. If the S&P 500 future index increases by 1 index point, the long trader gains $50, the short trader loses $50. We match the long and short trader on our platform. In the absence of sufficient traders, our platform steps in as a market maker to provide liquidity. And again, payments are settled in Ether, but the return actually depends on the US dollar, on the movements of the S&P 500, not on the cryptocurrencies. We have a hybrid solution, which means we have an off-chain order book, which allows for fast order matching, and we have an on-chain settlement to profit from the blockchain's advantages, and to have lean processes in place. So now I will hand over to Thomas.
Thank you, Basile. So how is Etheavour making money out of these two products? Well, Etheavour will provide 7 different services, whereas 4 of them will be free for everyone. Brokerage for trades, a successful issuance, and a maintenance for issued bonds. These are the services that will be charged in ETV token that have to be credited first within the Etheavour's account. Our core team consists of 6 people that represent a perfect composition of the skills that Etheavour really requires. Our heads of IT operation and blockchain technology, they are very early experts within the blockchain technology. They have been part of 2 very successful ICOs and projects already. It's Edgeless Casino and Moneta. Our head of trading and products has gathered 25 years of experience in international financial markets, and our head of marketing and design brings 20 years of managerial experience in web marketing. Basile, as he mentioned before, he's our head of risk modeling, and myself, Well, I'm a Swiss certified public accountant, and I have over 14 years of banking experience. So what I'm responsible for is I'm responsible for the finance, legal and compliance part. Etheavour will issue 800 million ETV token just once during the ICO that is planned in December 2017. 70% out of this token will be distributed. The remaining 30% will be retained for liquidity, for the team and for the bounty programs before and after the ICO. The minimum goal that we need to reach is the equivalent of 5 million euros, and that's the amount that we try to achieve during the pre-sale phase that actually started now. To ensure an effective token reward structure, every payment in ETV token will lead to a token burn of 50% until half of the initial token supply is reached. So what we provide you as potential anchor investors is, on the one hand, the early purchase of token, including a bonus, depending on how early you invest, and on the other hand, really valuable insights to our technological expertise. So now you can take advantage of this golden opportunity, and I would very, very welcome you to have you as one of the early anchor investors. Thank you very much for your attention.